Shalom, shalom, family. This your YAHUAH from YAH'S Assembly, and y'all know what time it is. It's a psalm or two a day. Today we're going over Psalms 34. Now let's get into it. I will bless Yahuwah at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. So David is saying, no matter if I'm going through cancer, no matter if I'm going through AIDS, HIV, no matter if I'm facing divorce, no matter if I'm facing bankruptcy, I'm going to praise Yahuwah. He made that his mental state, his mind state. He made that his life. No matter what he was doing, he was going to praise Yahuwah. No matter what was going on, he was still going to praise Yahuwah. No matter what his body was trying to tell him, he was still going to praise Yahuwah. No matter what his circumstances were trying to show him, he was still going to praise Yahuwah. My soul shall make her boast in Yahuwah. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Because the humble know the key of David, which is the key or the keys to the kingdom. They understood these principles back then. But we watch too much television, too many movies, too much sci-fi, too much of the investigation discovery. And our mind just goes and goes and goes. And when the situations in life come against us, we fall into negativity, into the dark matter, into our lower selves, instead of remembering the basic thing at all times. Praise Yahuwah. Oh, magnify Yahuwah with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought Yahuwah, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. And we wonder why our fears destroy us, control us. Because we won't za'ak or cry out to the Most High. Because we won't magnify Yahuwah. Because we won't praise him at all times. Because we're too proud to praise. That's too much like the Christian church, the Baptist church, the Pentecostal churches. This awakening is awakening a lot of us to death. Because line upon line, precept upon precept gets you so far. But if you want to get into the kingdom, which is even in your mouth, the Master, Yahushua, the Messiah, who some call Jesus, said what? The kingdom of the Shaman of heaven is within you. So we have to use the key of David to unlock it. Praise you, Yahuwah. They looked unto him and were lightened, were given wisdom, and their faces were not ashamed, because he favored them. This poor man cried, and Yahuwah heard him and saved him out of some of his troubles. No, it says all of his troubles. But we don't want to do that. We want to be prideful. We want to be selfish. We want to be arrogant. We want to be stubborn and stiff-necked and rebellious. Not realizing that when we fall into these things, into the dark matter, our lower selves, we actually fall into iniquity. Because it's rebellion. It's witchcraft. Rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. We have to praise Yahuwah no matter what. And in the world, they say good vibes, right? They give everything to the universe. We know we don't give that. We give that to the creator of this simulation or of this universe, right? But even they understand basic principles to unlock good treasures to them. But we don't. We don't want to. We want to be stuck in our ways. We want to be stuck in our generational curses. We want to be continue being roommates with these demons that are dwelling in our minds. When the Most High can save us out of that trouble. The Malak of Yahuwah encampeth around about them that fear him. So that's protection. That's protection. That's a shield. That's a buckler. And delivereth them. That's a pavilion. Oh, taste and see that Yahuwah is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. I don't care what you going through. I don't care what your mama and all them told you about how your ancestors were and how it's always been. You can break the mold. You can redeem the bloodline. You can be blessed of Yahuwah if you just have that mustard seed. All you got to do is bring a mustard seed and give the free wills sacrifices of praise. Praise you, Yahuwah. Oh, fear Yahuwah, you his saints, for there is no want to them that need that. Excuse me. So, for there is no want to them that fear him. No want means that you don't have a want or a need of anything, because he gives it to you, because he's given you the desires of your heart. He already knows what you need. He just wants to hear you ask. But we're too prideful. We feel like he's too busy. He's got too much going on. We feel like our problems don't matter. When he loves you, he's a father. What father's going to have his son lack if he has means to help him? The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek Yahuwah shall not want any good thing. And we wonder why we don't have any good thing. Because we won't open up the key of David, the sacrifices of praise, the free will offerings. We don't think it's comely of a man to do that. When David would praise and dance before the Most High naked in front of people and wouldn't care. We need to humble ourselves and do the things that are pleasing to the Most High. Come, you children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of Yahuwah. So now David's going to give us the understanding. What a man is he that desireth life and loveth many days, that he may see good. What man is he that desires these things? Life, many days of love, loving days, that he sees nothing but good. And he tells us how to do that. He says, keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking guile. That's why we're supposed to be praising Yahuwah at all times. To keep his word forever in our lips, in our mouths. So we don't put a spell on ourselves, on our children, on our spouses, on our friends, on our families, on our businesses, on our assemblies, on our future. Keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking guile. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. But in this awakening, all anybody wants to do is debate doctrine. Not trying to seek peace. Oh, if you're not a part of this camp, you're not in the truth. If you're not under this apostle, then you're not hearing from what they say, God. Nobody's trying to seek peace. They're not departing from evil. Because it's about lifting up man. It's about man worship. And not sending a free will offering of praise to the Most High. That's the problem. Stop worshiping man. I don't worship white people. I don't worship Hebrews. I don't worship Japheth or Asians or Native Americans. I don't worship them. We don't have time. The time is too short. There is too much stuff coming down the pipe for us not to understand the basic things. That free will offering, that sacrifice of praise is the key of David, which is the key to the kingdom. He placed before us an open or unlocked door. Or even if it was locked, he gave us the key and we won't even use it. Knocking on doors, saying, hey, let me in, let me in. He's over here like, I gave you the key. You're grown up now. I shouldn't have to tell you and give you a tutorial about how to open a door. He gave you a key, so use it, Jacob. Wake up, Ephraim. The eyes of Yahuwah are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. So we already know it's a law of prayer. It is a law of prayer. You can find it in Daniel 9, Nehemiah 1. You can find it in 2 Kings 6 and 7. Or excuse me, 7 and 8. 2 Chronicles 6 and 7. there's a law of prayer. You can find it in Leviticus 5. You can find it in Leviticus 16. You can find it in Leviticus 26. The Most High, he gives us way out. He gives us keys to doors and we refuse to use them. We put ourselves in bondage, in prisons, and the key of it is literally in our pocket or in your mouth. He created the heavens and the host thereof with his words. And we won't humble ourselves enough to praise Yahuwah at all times. That's why all Israel is not Israel. Because we're still stone-hearted, stiff-necked, haven't been given a heart of flesh. Won't be in the new covenant like David was already in the new or renewed covenant in his day. He was already in it. Elijah was already in it. Eliyahu. Moshe was already in it. Wasn't about bull and goats. His laws, his statutes, his commandments, his attributes, his character, his ruach was already written on their hearts. The righteous cry, and Yahuwah heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. And we wonder why some people, no matter what they go through, always find a way out. Because they use the key of David, Daoud, beloved. Why won't we use our beloved key? It's interesting that his name means beloved. So it's the key of David or the key of the beloved. We're the ones that he chose to be his inheritance. That makes us the beloved. Beloved. So use your beloved key. Yahuwah is nigh unto them that are of a broken ruach, mind, heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite ruach. So when we're going through things in life, when we find it hard to reclaim our sound mind, sometimes the Most High is trying to get us to this point, so we will cry out. So we will give a sacrifice of praise to the Most High. So we will praise Yahuwah at all times. But we keep getting in our own ways, and we won't resist ourselves, the devils, the adversaries to ourselves, the fleshly man. Because we know that the law of Elohim or of God is at enmity with the law of man, with the law of flesh. And we let flesh win. We got to do better. Time is of the essence. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. We have to go through the fire. We have to be tried through the furnace of affliction, through the furnace of iron, through the furnace of adversity. But Yahuwah delivered him out of them all. Because Yahuwah is good, and his mercy endureth forever. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken, Yahusha. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. And a lot of us are on roads to desolation. But by our evil thoughts, by our evil words, by our evil actions, premeditations. Yahuwah redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. We have to put our faith and trust in him in this hour for the things that are coming. We have to pray to the Most High like prayers going out of style. We have to give the free will offerings of praise, the sacrifices of praise. We have to praise him at all times. We have to focus on the goodness of Yahuwah, the good things of Yahuwah, because he's greater. For greater is he that is within you, Yahuwah, than he that is in the world. Say la on that, family. So I just want to say all praises to the Most High Yah. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad and to the strangers that cleave to the covenant. Again, this is your YAH'S from YAH'S Assembly. Shalom. Whoa.